everybody. Quiet, listen to me. We're going to start a show.
You're listening to the Ink and Paint Club Podcast, your weekly animation discussion show. You can find episodes every week on the show's YouTube page, and if you like the show, subscribe and share it with your friends. Because that would be pretty rad.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome to, goddamn, another episode of the Ink and Paint Club Podcast. It's been a while.
Who'd have thunk it?
Oh yeah, so my name is JD, with me, as always, is Kyle. Andy had work, so he can't join us, but I dragged Melanie back into this.
Dragged, literally.
Yeah, I dragged her by her hair like a
Kicking
weird
and screaming.
caveman. Right?
He was like, hey, will you do the podcast with us? And I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was actually, yeah, that's probably the extent of the conversation.
Just horrible.
Right, it was awful. So yeah, I apologize. We've had some weird schedule mix-ups, so that's why the whole our schedules have been kind of
Adult life, am I right?
jobs suck, man. Like being an adult is hard.
We say that, but actually we've been on ravenous vacations.
Yeah, ravenous vacations, going to work.
Damn.
Wonderful.
So this week we're gonna be talking about it's a little after the point, but we want to talk about it anyway. Netflix's new Voltron series. Yeah, that came out a couple. God,
So yeah.
almost a
Voltron.
month ago, right? Jesus Christ.
I don't know,
like
it
a
came
month.
out, but they did the same thing with like Orange is the New Black where they just release it all at once.
Yeah.
So you can like binge watch the whole thing, which is what we ended up doing.
We watched it all in like a night.
All in one sitting.
Jesus Christ.
Because we were like, we watched the first episode and I was like, Jesus Christ, how long is this fucking episode? It was like an hour, like,
It was an hour. The first episode's an hour
It
long.
was
the
really
rest are
long,
half
and I
hour.
was like, what is going on? And then we were just like, oh, it's so good.
Yeah. So that's our feelings. Kyle, how did you feel about this show?
It alright.
You don't like it?
It was okay.
Oh, I really liked it.
I
Okay,
didn't-
here's the thing, though. I went
I
in
didn't
with,
watch
like,
Avatar, though, so it was like,
Oh.
I couldn't fully respect it, I guess.
Okay.
I went in with really low expectations, because I was like, this fucking stupid Ultron, like, okay. And then, I don't know, like, I could care less about the actual robot. Like, I guess that's, like, a plus for, like, a lot of really old school nerds out there. But, I
Buddy's
just, like, I don't really care about that, but they really made the characters really fun and silly, and so it makes the, thought of a giant lion robot seem a little less silly.
Yeah. So, obviously this is an update of the old Voltron show from what it was like made in the 60s or 70s or
Yeah,
something.
I don't know anything
My
about
parents
it.
watched Voltron.
I don't know
it's
anything
so
about
old.
Voltron.
Which I think it's kind of weird because I think wasn't there a Voltron show just a couple of years ago, and it was like on Nicktoons or something.
I have no
I think
idea.
it was V-Force or something.
Yeah, it was like Voltron Force or something. I never watched it.
Oh, man.
I think it was like all in like weird cell shaded CG.
It's all news to
Also,
me.
the original came out in 84.
Yeah, okay. My dad still said he watched Voltron as a kid, so of course I have really young parents. So
I wasn't even conceived yet.
I'd hope not.
Damn.
Yeah.
My knowledge on old Japanese shows is very far and few.
Speed
I know.
Racer?
But, as you know, like, huge Avatar fan, so as far as that goes, you know, it has a lot of fun and freedom that the Avatar show had. You know, the characters are very expressionative.
They're expressive.
Thanks.
Simplify it down.
Thanks.
Proud
They're
of you.
very expressive, and So that's really fun to see them, get out and do something besides the Avatar universe, because of course, they've been doing that for so long, so it's cool to see them.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, like, going in knowing that, like, most of the crew who worked on Legend of Korra, basically, like, as soon as that show was over, got all put on Voltron, and it's like, that's kind of an interesting jump from going to something that's, like, very high fantasy to something that's, like, sci-fi, like that.
Yeah.
But damn if they didn't do a good job with it.
Yeah, the sci-fi aspect is interesting. There are a couple parts that kind of confuse me, like, are they on Earth?
No. They're from Earth.
Not at all.
Like, so wait, when it starts, they're not on Earth.
No, when that starts, and they're, like, at the Academy stuff, that's Earth.
Okay.
And then they go to
I know they go to other planets.
Then they go to the elf people's planet.
Yeah, okay.
And then they're in space.
But they went to the elf people's planet to get the floaty ship.
The castle.
Which is their
ship.
castle, literally.
Yeah.
This is like one of those nerdcore shows that people love to talk about from the 80s, because Thundercats is the other one where...
Oh yeah, Thundercats.
It's both very cat-based and...
Well, there's a lot of, like, those robot shows that, like, you build a robot. Like, Voltron's not the first thing to do the, like, bunch of little robots to make one big robot. Like,
well, no, like, fucking Super Sentai's been doing that for years.
Yeah, so, like, I get them all really confused. So I guess Voltron's main thing, though, is that they're lions.
Since I've never really had much of a connection to this, it kind of bothers me that he literally has no hands. It's just fucking cat mouths. Like, it really bothers me that there's no fish in their mouths or nothing like that.
Yeah, I did think that was kind of weird. I remember... I know I've watched old Voltron, because if I remember right, it was on Toonami. Like in the mid 90s, mid to late 90s. I'm pretty sure they showed Voltron on Cartoon Network in some capacity.
I have no idea.
Because I remember, sorry.
Damn,
remember?
you're right. That's
Shut up.
pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Because I remember, I went to Toys R Us with my dad once, and I had to choose between either a Digimon toy or, like, a full-scale Voltron. Like, it was like you had all the lions and you could change them and make a giant Voltron.
Excellent story, baby.
I'll let you guys guess which one I picked.
Digimon.
Yeah, I got a fucking transforming metal Greymon, and it was the tits, and now he's missing.
Okay.
He's missing like a foot.
We're kind of teetering off the subject.
No, I'm giving color to the story.
So I don't know if there's points you want to touch on. I don't know if you want to go into characters.
We're just gonna shoot the shit. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if there was like a setup.
No, not really.
So, like, let's talk about the characters a little bit. I don't know anything about the original Voltron, so are these characters the same ones from the original show?
Yes. Big quotey marks.
Because I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously the colors are the same.
Right, well, I'm not 100%. I'm pretty sure that the princess was one of the lion pilots in the original.
Oh, I didn't know they had a girl as one of the pilots in the original.
And Pidge, what? Okay, there's going to be spoilers in this if this isn't obvious, so if you haven't watched Voltron...
Spoilers! Stop now! Come back later if you don't want to be spoiled.
There you go. So anyway, Pidge is not a girl in the original. He's just a boy. He's a huge nerd.
Looks like it.
Hunk is just, the fat guy.
Hunk.
I'm actually trying to remember everybody's names.
Yeah, I don't remember their names either. Because we watched it so fast.
Right.
I do like how the blue guy, though, is the same voice as Finn.
Okay, that actually was throwing me off, because, like, I think Jeremy Shada is a good voice actor. I think he does, well enough as Finn, and he does well enough as, Lance is the blue one, I think.
Oh, yeah, I think
yeah, Lance. But it's just weird, because his personality is different enough between the characters, but his voice is exactly the same.
Well, you could say the same thing about Greta Lyle, I mean.
Well, I was actually going to make the comparison between H. John Benjamin, who plays Bob on Bob's Burgers, and Archer.
Yeah.
But it's like, he's the exact same voice for everybody, but, like, I don't think of those characters as the same. Whereas, like, it was kind of hard for me to differentiate between Finn and Lance. I
didn't have a hard time with it. I think I didn't think it was as silly, as Adventure Time is and as lighthearted. So I think his character had a lot more maturity to it. Like, obviously, he's still a silly character, but the kid who plays Finn, we've watched him grow up on Adventure Time, whereas in this show, okay, he starts off as a teenager, and I think that's an interesting, different. It's going back to the Lance kid though. This was something that was random to me. Like, he does not like the red guy, and they like never really explain that. It's just like this random.
No, because remember in the first episode he was like explaining they were like rivals.
Because he was like this pilot or some shit.
Yeah, they were like quote rivals.
But not really. Like, the red guy is like, I don't even know who you are.
It's like it's a one-sided rivalry. He's just kind of a dick.
This is reminding me of a Family Guy joke. You guys
Okay.
calling them by their fucking colors. Well, I'm the blue guy. Who are you?
Oh.
Well, I'm the red guy.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
That's
Anyway,
great.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Oh, and I guess Lance, the blue guy, he's Cuban.
Is he?
Yeah, apparently he's Cuban.
Oh, weird.
I only know this because of Tumblr, but I guess he makes reference to like some beach or something to this girl alien,
Weird.
and it's a beach in Cuba.
Okay then, good to know. I was looking up like the voice cast of this, and it's kind of surprising, like the amount of notable people they got for the voices, because obviously you had the guy who plays Finn on Adventure Time for Lance.
I didn't even notice that, to be honest.
Really? Well, do you watch much Adventure Time?
I don't, but I did.
Because it's like really obvious if you
Yeah.
watch it a bunch. Like, it's,
I worked at a GameStop when they had the video game coming out. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
hear the great little commercial every 10 seconds, so...
Yeah, I actually I remember that because I was working there, working at GameStop and then too. So was I? Oh yeah, So and then, shit, what's the red guy's name? It is throwing me off, and
We'll just call him the red guy.
no,
red
he
guy.
has a name.
but the red guy like knew the black guy ahead of time.
Keith is the red guy.
Keith knew
Black
Hero.
guy. I love
I
it.
think his name is Hero.
Chiro.
Chiro. Oh my god. Whatever.
But you got
He like knew him before the story happened. They never explained that. Which I mean,
Keith is voiced by Stephen Yeun, who you all may remember. You know him as Glenn on The Walking Dead.
I don't watch that.
The
show.
Asian guy. He's the Asian guy on Walking Dead.
Okay, yeah, I know that then. I mean, I've seen like one
now
episode
that we're
of The
throwing
Walking
race
Dead.
into it, yeah, I know the Asian guy.
He's the only Asian guy on that show.
I mean,
You got Tyler Labine as Hunk. He's been in a lot of stuff. I only remember him from that CW show Reaper. Anyone else watch that? No? Am I the
I
only
don't know
one?
what that is.
Okay, never mind.
You're
Moving
just
on.
a loser, babe.
Aw.
Damn.
Josh Keaton is Shiro. He is my favorite Spider-Man.
Ugh.
And he was also Green Lantern.
It's all about Drake.
No, fuck Drake Bell Spider-Man.
I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, Drake Bell? Drake Bell is Spider-Man?
He is Spider-Man right now.
That's awesome!
On the
Paying
Spider-Man
off his
cartoon,
debt.
Oh my god.
is Drake and Josh dead?
What,
You
Drake and
never heard
Josh
that?
dads? What? No!
Oh, man.
I thought that show did great for
I guess
preteens.
he's like hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. Like, he's basically bankrupt right now.
What?
Jeez. So he's
I know
just
you
like...
guys didn't know that. Like,
I don't, I
didn't
mean,
know.
why would we?
it was because
Big diehard Drake and Josh fans here.
It was because he played Timmy Turner for some fucking reason. I don't know.
For
man.
3 movies.
No, that was...
No, he's live
Oh
action
yeah,
Timmy Turner.
wait,
in
I
movies.
got confused. I thought Josh is the fat one, right?
Yes.
And he's not really hot.
No.
Damn.
He's
Um,
on Ninja Turtles. He's Casey Jones.
I didn't know that.
yeah, he's
yeah,
hot
he,
now.
he voices young Casey Jones in the Ninja Turtles cartoon right now.
He's like super hot.
Oh.
He lost a bunch of
Anyways.
weight.
Kyle, this is going to be interesting for you. The Koran guy, the ginger
Yeah, I know.
assistant guy,
Uh-huh.
he's voiced by Reese Darby. Kyle, you'll know him as the Shark Fighter on the Aquabats show.
Oh, that's cool. He really
Yeah.
reminded me of Gentleman Ghost.
He might be.
Gentleman Ghost. That's a funny name.
Wait, no. The guy from Mike Tyson Mysteries. The
Oh,
ghost.
that's Jim Rash.
I know, but he reminded me of him. Design
Yeah.
wise and everything.
Oh wait, no. Reese Darby has been on Mike Tyson Mysteries. He was Terry,
That's pretty funny.
the pool guy.
What are we even talking about right now? What is?
I don't know, man.
How did we get
I
to
like
this? What is the
Sendak.
correlation?
The voice actor.
Who did
I like
what?
Sendak. He had like bat ears, and he was all cool and
Yeah.
purple and shit. He was the best.
We thought it was funny because all of the aliens kind of remind us of our friend Casey's art style.
Dude, yeah. Holy crap.
She draws like all these weird alien cat creatures. So it was interesting. Like,
Holy crap! No, it's seriously freaky. Like, I don't know. We should give her a shout out on this show.
Casey, we
Is it-
love you.
Is it freaky or freaky deaky?
Pretty freaky deaky.
It depends on the day, actually.
Oh, okay.
Depends on her mood.
So let's talk about some spoilers since we still haven't.
So again, okay. So the red guy Keith knew the black guy Chiro prior because he was looking for him,
Well, I think.
but they don't explain that.
Well, no, because I think they knew about like when Shiro and Pidge's brother and her dad like went missing when they were on Pluto exploring and stuff.
Yeah, because that was like a big event, right?
Yeah, so I think Keith was like, he knew shit was up, and so that's why he knows that it was Shiro when he came back, because he knows who those people that went missing.
He used a pronoun.
Yeah.
So he pitches a girl.
Pidge is a girl.
And I mentioned earlier how it's very metaphorical for like transgender.
I really
people.
don't think it
You
is.
guys don't agree.
I don't.
I'm-
I literally just thought, like, I think the reasoning
You
behind...
know the transgender community is gonna own that.
I think they've already tried, and then, you know, Tumblr works its magic.
They're gonna
But they
own
got-
that shit.
They got the unicorn from Powerpuff Girls. Isn't that enough?
What?
Mel hasn't watched the new Powerpuff Girls, and, well, neither have I, but Tumblr's shown me enough.
Well, there was
I-
an episode where they had a unicorn, and it was like a whole transgender thing, and
At least the writer said it was.
lo and behold, the transgender community did not like it at all and felt it was
Patronizing?
spirited or something. I don't
So-
fucking remember.
So obviously Pidge starts off as a girl who dresses up like a guy. But there's a part where she's like, wait guys, I have to be honest with you and I have to be honest with myself. I'm a girl. And then she's like, oh, I feel so much better now that I'm being true to myself. That is so transgendery.
I guess. I thought the whole reason for Pidge
Like, I don't...
disguising herself as a boy was dumb in the first place, because it's like...
Yeah, that was pretty
Because she was,
vague.
like, breaking in to, like, the fucking Space People Academy because she wanted to find information about her missing family.
Yeah, that was pretty
And then they
vague.
threw her out. She was like, well, I'm going to disguise myself as a boy under a different name to get into the academy so I can
Nobody will
sneak
know.
shit. And it's like, you don't really look that different. She looked pretty manly as when they showed her in a dress.
Aw.
I thought she looked pretty masculine.
You're
But she
being
has long hair, so
transphobic here.
obviously...
I am. I'm
yeah, babe, why are you
horrible.
transphobic?
We did a whole episode promoting the LGBT community, and now I'm just shitting all
For
over
real,
it.
babe. I wouldn't... I don't know.
I'm
just-
sorry.
Messed up our progress, man.
Right. Just 2 steps back, right?
I mean, I don't really give a shit, to be
Um,
honest, if it is or if it isn't, but...
I don't know.
I did like that they designed each lion differently.
Yeah, like the
Did-
yellow one
I
was
mean,
super
The
intense.
yellow lion had like a thick bottom jaw. It
Yeah,
was
He
okay.
had a
like
pretty
that.
thick body, I mean...
Yeah, that's what... Okay, I need to go back and look at it.
Yeah.
I'm wondering because I noticed that the ones that were supposed to be the legs were thicker built, and they were the bigger lions, and then you have the ones that were the arms were smaller. Then obviously you have the one that's like the main body is the biggest one.
Yeah, if you look at the old designs, that's how they were as well.
I thought they were all the same size.
Mm-mm.
Huh.
I don't know shit.
Weird. So, I really like that they spent, like, at least the first couple episodes, like, really building the character relationships rather than, like, diving
Yeah.
deep into the plot, which is interesting because they only had, like, a 13-episode season, so, I mean, they got to the plot, and I think they did a good job, working the whole central conflict in. But like, I'm glad that they spend like a good 2 or 3 episodes at the beginning, like explaining who everybody is and how they all work together. And I like that there's literally an entire episode where they're trying to figure out how to even put Voltron together.
That was really funny.
Yeah, they like. I like the whole bit where they're just like standing in a pile, just like this is how this works. Right?
And that's like the silliness of it makes it seem like less stupid that it's a bunch of robots.
Because it's like I want to be the head this time. It's like that's not how this works,
dude. So I enjoyed that, like the lightheartedness of it.
Go web, go! Shazam!
Yeah, and they were like, yeah, over and over again.
If you're a fan of the old Voltron, in the comments, let us know what you think about them turning the princess into like an actual princess and not like one of the pilots.
I thought all the pilots were boys in the original one.
I'm pretty sure that
look that shit up.
Laura was one.
I thought she was.
You gotta have the token female.
But she kicked ass.
No, there's 2 token females.
Oh yeah.
I thought she was an OC.
No, because I remember there was a lot of fucking nerd rage that it was just males, like it was a full male team, and a lot of people were mad about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
everyone's gonna get mad over something.
Yeah, I saw porn.
Feminists are mad over. Now men are gonna be upset that there's women.
Women ruin everything, especially.
But I mean, I imagine this show, was directed towards a male audience. I would assume, but.
True.
What the fuck do I know? I'm just here.
One thing that bothers me though is they keep referencing them to lions, and that's great and everything, but their designs don't look like lions at all to me. But
like
maybe
robots.
that's the whole dysmorphia.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because lions have manes.
But they're girl lions.
They're girl lions.
It might be because they're girl lions and they don't have manes. I don't.
Who says that there aren't women in the show?
Yeah, but they're robots. Do robots have genders?
Well, they obviously designed them after women.
Well, see, there's a pink one.
Oh.
She was a. There was a pink pilot.
Well, I have learned something today.
Okay, this is weird. People, explain this to me in the comments because Google image search is failing me at the moment. There are some pictures that has like, I should ask Chris, he would know this. There's like pictures that has like the main team where Laura is the 5th member, and then there's one where it has Shiro, the black suit guy, as the 5th character. So maybe there's different iterations of Voltron that I've seen.
Yeah, maybe there's like...
He dies.
Oh.
What?
Is that what happens?
She becomes the black guy.
Oh, so she forms the head?
I don't know.
I wonder if they're going to do that in this show.
I hope Shiro doesn't die. I like Josh Keaton.
Yeah, but he's kind of slowly losing his mind.
Oh yeah, he is kind of going crazy, isn't he?
Yeah. Which is an interesting...
Yeah, I did think that was like an interesting subplot, because, so, when they're, like, introduced to, like, their Voltron suits and stuff, like, everybody gets, like, a melee weapon or a gun.
Yeah, that
weapon.
It says that she takes over the blue lion.
Oh.
Oh, so cute.
What happens to Lance? Does he die?
Yeah, no gives a shit. He won't die. He's a lovable character.
Let me see here.
Well,
he's a lovable chap.
I hope Jeremy Shadow doesn't die.
Stop calling them by their voice acting names.
Why?
Nobody knows these names.
I'm pretty sure people do. You're the one who doesn't know these names.
I don't know these names. I just call him the Finn guy.
Yeah, well, what I was saying...
You were the one who said the Asian guy.
Well, because I was trying to relate, because you guys didn't know who he was. That's how you knew.
You think I don't know stuff?
You saying you didn't know. I was trying to relay information to you.
I'm a woman doesn't mean I don't know
That's
stuff.
not at all. What I was saying is I did think it was an interesting subplot that, like, in the beginning, like, everybody got a weapon except Shiro. They're like, oh, well, we lost your little morpher weapon because the original, it disappeared with the original pilot. And they didn't really explain it
it was
too well,
really
but, like,
over.
So at the end, it shows that the big Emperor guy has his morpher weapon. So does that mean Big Bad Emperor Man was a Voltron pilot thousands of years ago?
Or did he just, like, steal it?
Right?
Well, yeah.
Who knows?
Or did he betray the army?
Who knows, man?
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Symbiotic Titan.
Everything reminds you of Symbiotic Titan.
Such a good show.
We get it.
So-
Is it because it's a giant robot?
So good.
Kyle, what'd you want?
So, I don't know if you guys seen it or not,
I don't know.
but since they're bringing back Samurai Jack,
Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack, yes!
I guess they were doing an interview or something, and there was like a storyboard where it had the characters from Symbiotic Titan.
Dude,
So-
He might wrap it up in Samurai Jack. I don't fucking
that
know.
would be
but
really random.
Yeah, because it's like, what, would they get like transported to the future?
maybe, I don't know, but
Yeah,
it was definitely character design for the chick,
It-
whatever her
they'll-
fucking
They'll
deal
probably
is.
like show up as background characters as like this
Kyle,
fan
I don't know
service.
if you know this. I really like Symbiotic Titan.
You just like Gendy's
I
Tartakovsky.
really liked that show.
I don't know if
really-
you know this, but
really
I
liked it.
really didn't like it.
No, what? Are you serious?
I really didn't.
Why?
I thought the character design was super ugly for everyone.
Oh, I loved
other
it.
than
They were
the
so
main
expressive.
characters.
I loved it. I loved everything about it. The
All
story
the
was
main
great.
characters were
The
gorgeous
art was
and shit,
great.
and then everyone was ugly as fuck.
No, that's not true. Did you see the episode with the really sexual dancing?
Yeah. It
She
made
was
me
hot.
Sick.
She was hot.
Kyle, you got a boner, don't lie.
It made me sick. Think of the children.
Oh, that show really stepped over the lines of what was for children.
Yeah.
I loved that show. I'm so sad that it's...
Speaking of
was
made for
canceled.
children,
Speaking of podcasts, you guys know we're recording right now.
we are.
Maybe the next podcast we do can be on Symbiotic Titan.
I mean, if you want.
So good.
So, I like that this new Voltron show kind of... I mean, I understand that it's like, you know, most of the core crew, but kind of like has the same feeling tonally in the sense that it's not specifically for kids. Like, it doesn't, like,
Yeah.
talk down to them. Like, they, you know, they delve into their drama without, you know, sugarcoating a lot of it. And, you know, I think people, like, straight up die in this show, so
Legit.
legit. Thousands of aliens murdered.
Yeah, so that couple episodes with, like, the rock alien people and their planet, that was a really cool episode, I thought.
And it was kind of interesting because, like, I thought that would be, like, a one-off. Like, okay, we visit the rock
Yeah.
people. And then they go back, like, 2 episodes
Yeah,
later. Like,
yeah,
oh, yeah,
yeah.
we gotta go back and do that. So,
It really, and that is so weird for cartoons to just, like, each episode has something to do with, like, the previous one. That's really rare.
it definitely has a through plot.
Yeah, so, I mean, that alone makes it seem more, you know, for older people, I was going to say advanced,
Right.
talking down on a younger generation.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So, Kyle, I think we were kind of talking about this earlier today, but how do you feel about, like, this whole model of, you know, just releasing a whole season of a show all at once?
Yeah.
You know, like how Netflix is doing.
I mean, that's fine. Like I said earlier, I'm not the type of person to binge watch stuff, so it's not like it's moving anywhere, and it's not like I have to wait for shit to, like, release. Because I know that's been the problem with shows like, say, Gravity Falls or Steven Universe, is people will get mad about the scheduling or whatever, so in a
Well,
way...
that
this-
is annoying.
That's especially with those 2 shows. Like,
Gravity Falls,
was so sporadic.
That
Like,
sucked,
They'd have, like,
like-
1 episode, wait 3 months.
like, that was really weird. I don't
And-
know why they did that.
Well, honestly, I think it was because... I mean, obviously, I don't know.
Did they
but-
want to lose viewership?
Well, no, I think part of the thing was like they were like, you know, stringing it out because I wonder
Yeah,
if they were
'cause-
like trying to see if Alex Hirsch would, you know, come back, even though he said like the show was over.
Yeah, he was like, guys, no.
And I really don't like Cartoon Network's model right now, where they'll do like a week of shows and then nothing for 4
I
months.
just don't like how they're doing. Here's a 15-minute show. Here's a 15-minute show, and they break it up into double seasons in a sense.
Yeah. That's
fucking retarded to me.
Yeah, Cartoon Network's kind of delved into, like, okay, we're only making 15-minute episodes of anything. That way we can cram more shows in an hour.
Well, even though it's super off topic, it seems like Cartoon Network's more or less going for a comedy route and not doing any action shows, which, to be honest, a lot of their action shows have failed in the past, like Saturdays and... Well, a lot
Ben
of the DC's...
10's being rebooted into a more
Again.
kid-friendly version.
Well, the more kid-friendly one seems like it's going to be comedy-based as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Teen Titans go.
It probably will be more in the vein of Teen Titans.
Yes, but that's
Which sucks, because people love the original Teen Titans. So, like, why change the formula?
It's just...
So, different people... Because I know the heads of, like... I think it's Turner or something.
Yeah.
One of the head dudes stepped down, and nobody liked this guy, because he was the one doing, like, Hall of Game and all these stupid shits.
Oh, the live action
Oh,
shit.
the goddamn live action bullshit.
So
CN
that guy
Real.
stepped down,
So dumb.
and now someone's been trying to, like, pick up his pieces, but it's still not, like,
Yeah.
working. So that's kind of what happened.
Like
Yeah.
Obama with George Bush.
Damn.
Biting commentary, dear. Well, yeah. I mean, Cartoon Network still has... Like, I definitely watch more things from Cartoon Network than I probably do from any other network.
Yeah. Well, Nickelodeon just doesn't do anything anymore.
Literally the only thing...
And-
Like, now that Korra's over, literally the only thing I watched from Nickelodeon is Ninja Turtles. Nothing...
Well, I have not yet watched that Loud House show. I want to watch it, though, because I like the art style.
Yeah,
But
I
I
do
haven't
need
watched
to
it
watch
yet.
that. Everyone says Harvey Beaks is really good.
I have no idea what the fuck that
It's
is.
the guy who made Chowder made a new show.
Is it that really ugly...
I mean, it's
Art.
CH Greenblatt's art style.
Is it that, like, the poster we emailed Kyle?
No.
Oh, no.
That's a
But
different
that
show.
is hideous.
Yeah. Pig, goat, whatever it's called. I do not care for the art style of that show.
Banana cricket.
Oh my god.
that.
I think the art for that is so goddamn ugly. Like, it's fine if it were like a comic book or something, but as like... Oh my god.
Well, that's interesting because it started off as a Nickelodeon magazine comic.
Okay, stay that way.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, other than Ninja Turtles, I don't know what all is going on at Nickelodeon, and Disney's got
that's
rid
the
of
thing.
Gravity Falls, so I don't know what else they got.
Well,
think-
Star.
Oh yeah.
I think Nickelodeon saw Disney Channel was popular for its live action stuff, so they basically copied that formula. So now it's like 80% live action shit, and then 20%
And then I feel like we're completely off topic, but whatever. I feel like Nickelodeon with their animation stuff is almost trying to chase what Cartoon Network has.
Well,
'cause
didn't you say they were?
I have no idea, but it like Breadwinners, for example. That feels like their attempt at trying to recreate regular show.
Breadwinners.
literally everything that they have been putting out as far as pilots and whatever has been like a regular show knockoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
I
what
think
sucks.
Star is really cute, but they're doing the same thing with Gravity Falls, where the episodes and seasons are so spread
New
apart.
episodes come out in a couple weeks.
Okay, it's been like a year since it was
Well,
out.
okay, so that's kind of where I wanted to get back to the whole, streaming schedule where they put out an entire season.
Well,
Like,
see, that's fine with me. I'm cool with that.
See,
But
no,
then,
it makes
you
me
know,
lose
people-
interest.
People are gonna bitch about it, like, well, where's the rest? It's like, you just watched, like, 2
Well-
years of work.
Yeah, that's
I mean, I get that.
that's kind of way. I mean, I'm kind of starting to get used to this whole streaming, binge watching thing because it's like, I personally like having a mountain of episodes of a show
Yeah,
that I
me too.
like.
Yeah.
To just like,
Fall
okay,
back
I can
on,
just
yeah.
chug through this in a weekend. So it's
very
like,
relaxing.
so we watched Voltron within like a day and a half because they're all half-hour episodes. It took us like what, 3 days to get through Orange is the New Black?
I mean, yeah. But I think we watched that a little more liberally. Than
Yeah, because those are hour-long episodes, so
Yeah.
you gotta schedule those. But I'm starting to like this whole thing, because it's like, okay, you binge watch this show, get through that season, but there's always new shows coming out, so at least with how Netflix is running their stuff, it's like, it's usually about 9 months to a year before
What is that?
before a new season comes out, but they've got enough things in between that to fill. So it's like, while I'm waiting for new episodes of Orange is the New Black or Voltron, they've got the new season of BoJack Horseman's coming out, and they're I like BoJack.
Show is gross.
It was okay.
And they got all the Marvel stuff that's coming out, so they've got enough other series to fill that time between. And at least for me personally, I like binge watching a show, giving it a break, so that way when it does come back, I don't know, it feels fresh to me.
Now, Kyle was like, okay, it's like 2 years worth of work. I understand that, and I respect the artists behind it. But at the same time, like, Adventure Time will be able to put new episodes out, like, within a month of a season ending.
Yeah, that's the thing. At least Cartoon Network has a weird schedule.
Like, Cartoon Network's good about that.
Well,
I feel that it's the whole 15-minute episode thing, so you give it more time to work on it, but I don't like that.
Well, that's the thing. It really depends on the show. Because I feel like Teen Titans, that's a show where they just crank that out, and it's like you can go months with new episodes every single week.
I guess, it depends on how much money a show is making, too. Like, how much money can they afford artists to get this done and stuff.
Actually, yeah, that's kind of a good point. Because I know Adventure Time...
Like, Adventure Time is raking in the dough.
Adventure Time does kind of have that schedule where they, like, play every week as a new episode. And regular shows kind of like that. But with Steven Universe, especially, that's the show that they're, like, saying, okay, we're going to give you a week where we're going to give you, like, 5 new episodes, and then a couple months later we'll give you another 5 episodes and another like that. So it's like, it's odd that some shows are able to be cranked out while the other ones are relegated to, like, you only get a couple episodes every now and then.
Something that bothers me is, like, how long it's taking Steven Universe to come out. Like, that show's obviously really popular, obviously making a bunch of money.
Maybe.
Obviously, it's in high demand, but the crew keeps, like, going on vacation. Like, go on vacation, guys. Like, I get it, you work hard, but at the same time, like, I just don't understand why it's taking so long. Like, I don't understand. Don't they have, like, 3 seasons worth of episodes ordered? Like, and we're still on season 2. Like,
I have no idea. But yeah. So yeah, I like that Voltron all came out at once. I guess was the roundabout point I was trying to get to.
It stresses me out, though, in the sense where, like, and, like, I'm the same way with food, where it's, like, if it's there, I'm gonna watch the whole goddamn thing. Like, and sometimes that can suck, because then you're like, okay, it's over, now what?
Yeah. I'm kind of... I'm kind of weird when it comes to shows like that, because, like, I do like I'm saying, I do like to be able to binge watch something, like, so much to the point where I'll sometimes wait for a show to be completely over. That way I can watch the entire thing.
Like, 'cause sometimes I get anxious when I'm like, fuck. Like, with Game of Thrones. When I first got into Game of Thrones, there were already 3 seasons out, so I was really able to binge watch it. And, when there was a cliffhanger, I'd be like, no sweat. But now, like, I'm all caught up, and I have to wait a year every time a new season comes out, and that's kind of stressful, because I'm just like, ugh! So that, like, blows. But I don't know, I mean...
Yeah.
You can't have your cake and eat it too, I guess.
I mean, you can, but...
So what else did we like about Voltron?
I liked everything. The colors, the designs. It was just magical.
I thought you didn't care for it.
Kyle's using his sassy voice again.
Okay. So I'm not, like, really a sci-fi person. Like, I don't really care about aliens and space.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, I just don't really give a shit. But, I don't know. It was pretty cool. I really liked Allura. She had, like, badass elf ears. And I like that she actually, like, referenced everyone else's ears. She
She
was like, "Ew, what's wrong with your ears?"
What's wrong with your ears?
Yeah, and like normally that people don't do that. You just kind of accept fucking differences.
I kind of went back and forth on the alien designs, like the weird little tribe of like weird little creatures that were on the same planet as them.
Yeah.
I thought those were just weird fucking
It was
looking
kind of
things.
random. They were kind of cute though. I liked
Mice
them.
for no reason.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah!
they were space mice.
Yeah!
And they were called mice.
It is like, what is this? A fucking Don Bluth movie?
Yeah, well, that was my thing with tigers too, or the lions, where it's like, fucking aliens, man.
Yeah, okay. Now that you say that, it is kind of weird.
Fucking mice.
It's like, why would there be space lions if lions are an Earth species? Unless there are, like, co-evolution.
Maybe they were just
space
really
li-
inspired by the Earth animals. You know, I mean, they could have like had a trip
Well,
to
they
Earth.
could have explained that.
Maybe they had it. Well, maybe they'll explain it later.
Maybe. Yeah. So, want to talk about how I hate when things end on a cliffhanger?
Okay.
Cause fuck this show.
How did it end again?
Cause remember they were trying to escape, and they got like sucked into the wormhole
Oh, yeah,
got
the
disrupted, and so
wormhole.
they're all like scattered to the
Yeah,
corners of space.
yeah. Okay.
So now I gotta wait a year to figure out like, oh god, what's gonna happen there?
Like I said, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, I'm grateful that like it all came out. I could sit down and watch it, and now I got time to breathe and like I can visit other things and give it a break, so I don't get overwhelmed with it.
I'm not. My whole year is ruined until
Until that comes
that's it. I'm just gonna sit here in my own filth.
Oh,
That's it, man.
gross.
Sober.
Yeah. I didn't completely hate the integration of CG and 2D this time around. I mean,
pretty tastefully, I guess.
yeah. I think when you got like, if cell shading with television animation can be well done or it can be horribly done.
I mean, I
don't
still
know,
thought it was
like-
really ugly.
like Futurama, it kind of...
Yeah, I think the more
These was really obviously CG.
yeah, but I think at least in Futurama it works really well because it's like it's really cartoony. It's
Yeah, the CG in that is very just.
like, and they only relegated it to like the ships. So
Well, I think it's... Looking back on it now, because I'm kind of rewatching it, it's still very primitive CG, so it's very
Yeah.
It
obvious
is.
now.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
is. It's too bad. I mean, I understand like why they did it because that's a lot of fucking lions.
yeah, you have to redraw that robot
yeah, that's
so
like
many
a
times.
lot
That'd
of
be
shit.
so much detail to. So I get it.
Yeah, but still, it would have been nice to
Mm-hmm.
see it. You know, in 2D, but you know, whatever.
Yeah. So
What you gonna do?
what are you gonna do?
But
Mm.
yeah, man, those space mice. Now that's like what my brain is on. It's like
know.
so stupid.
It was so weird.
They
And
were
then-
really pointless. The only point they had was that one time they had to go through these vents or some crap.
And this is such bullshit. She's like, "Oh, we shared a space pod." For
Yeah, so
10,000
now we
years,
can
so
speak to each
we
other.
we could speak telepathically, or I could speak telepathically to the mice.
Go fuck
and, like,
yourself,
why
Laura.
could-
That's how
It's
it
not-
happens, man.
That's not how that works.
No.
Have you ever had space sleep with someone?
Space
I sleep with Mel. I sleep with Mel every day, and I can't read her thoughts.
But it's not a long sleep. It's not like 1,000 years we're next to each other.
I guess
It's like
science must be done. Let's
Yeah.
figure this out. Let's see if this is how we gain
it must
telepathy.
be done.
Mental.
But I like that they're rainbowy. And I guess they told her that Pidge was a girl.
Oh, is that who told her? I thought that
outed
she just
her.
figured it
No,
out.
the mice told her. Yeah, the mice outed her.
Oh, that's actually that's right. I love that whole scene where they're at like the fucking party and Laura's trying to get her to
Yeah,
to
that's
admit
cute.
it.
She's like, hey, we're gal pals, right?
If there's anything you want to talk about, and it's like
Laura's like picking her nose, or Pidge is like picking her nose.
gross.
Excellent.
So, did she, like, stuff her pants so they would know?
You know, and then even when she came out, though, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, it's no big deal. We knew. We did. I didn't."
Lance is literally the only one surprised by
So
this.
like, I didn't understand. Like,
and that's kind of what like.
it's kind of dumb.
Fooled everyone, but not us.
Well,
But
that's
not really.
that's the thing. It's like that's why I kind of thought the whole Pidge being a girl was dumb from the beginning, because it's like when it was revealed to all the characters,
Yeah.
it was such a non-issue to
Yeah,
them.
it was. They were just like,
So it's
you were
like,
trying to be a boy.
this entire like half season, they were like building us up to like this big fucking reveal, and then it's like meh.
Yeah.
It's like
Nobody
okay,
gave a
that's
shit.
cool, I guess. I mean, I guess out of all the characters, I guess Pidge would make the most sense to turn into a girl. So I guess it's kind of nice that
she's
they.
pretty androgynous, I guess.
Yeah, she's super androgynous. So I mean, I guess
The
it's
fat guy though could be hiding his boobs under those rolls.
Oh my!
Damn.
No, he's pretty doodly.
Hunk.
Like I kind of like they made one of the pilots a girl
Yeah.
just to get some more inclusion in there.
Yeah.
It's still not
but even
gender
though she is-
equality here. We're
even
not
though
like
she's
half
pretty
man,
manly.
half lady.
Well, the lions
pilots.
are the
Where's
sexist
the race
ones.
shit? Because
Because
they
the
were all white
lions.
people.
No,
No,
one's
Shiro-
Cuban, Chiro's Asian. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out, Kyle. Do your
Hu-
research.
I'm guessing Hunk was some kind of. I don't know. He's brown.
He was
so-
Some kind of brown
Korean.
guy.
Is he?
Hunk.
I don't fucking know.
Hunk's a Mexican.
Wow. You take it though.
You said he's a brown person.
I just said he was brown. I didn't say what kind of.
I mean, I don't
I
know.
spelt his name with the J then, and it would.
It would be pronounced hunk.
Hunk. Oh god, we're gonna get so much shit for
All
this.
right.
Well, we would if anyone listened to
Yeah, I was gonna
this.
say with like the what 20 followers.
We love you, 20 followers.
Yeah, thank you 20 followers.
Oh,
It's more than 19.
that's right. No, we have over 100 subscribers now.
Yay!
We kept meaning to make a thank you video, and then it just kind of kept getting
Well,
away from
thank
us.
you.
Thanks.
Wow, Kyle, put a little more
Kyle,
enthusiasm into
get the
that.
fuck out. There's the door.
He's at his house, though.
Jesus
Gladly.
Christ.
Anyways. how
While you're
about that?
gone, we'll talk about Symbiotic Titan.
No.
Anyways, I got dinner waiting for me, so how about we wrap this shit up?
Alright, that's
Or should we talk more about Cartoon Network's state
Schedule?
of affairs
Scheduling?
right now?
Okay. Alright. Well, I guess in closing we could say that Voltron is very pretty and very well constructed in its story, and
Yes.
if you have not watched it...
Thumbs up.
2.5.
How do you have a half thumb? Do we...
I don't know.
I don't think I want to know. I don't know how you have a half thumb.
You
Yeah,
don't?
weirdo?
You don't have one?
No.
Babe, you're the weird one here.
Yeah.
It's
Everyone
pretty common.
on the Voltron crew should be very proud of what they made.
Yeah, great job, guys. Really awesome. Someone, people, I don't like sci-fi and I don't like robots, and I like the show. So,
Characters made me feel. I
Hey,
felt things deep in
characters,
my
man.
soul.
they made me learn some things about myself.
It made
I
me
think-
appreciate Space
I-
Mice a little
I think
more.
we all came...
Space mice.
Yeah, Space Mice. Makes me want one.
Oh god.
We never talked about the ginger guy with the mustache.
What about him?
I love him.
Oh,
He's excellent. What a great character.
that was cool. Reese Darby is he's funny.
What's his name?
Reese Darby. He was the lead werewolf in that vampire movie.
Oh,
we
that's
watched.
funny. Beyond the Shadows.
What
or
We Do in the
something?
Shadows or something like
Yeah.
that. He was the lead werewolf.
That's funny. He was awesome. His design reminded me a lot of that guy from Korra,
Huh?
the guy who was always like, do the thing.
Varric?
Varric, yeah, his design.
I guess.
Kind of reminded me of that.
I guess in the way that like he's very expressive.
Yeah.
He was
But-
Mentuck.
Mentalk.
Mind
He was Mentalk the Mind Taker. Oh my god.
What's that?
He's from Harvey Birdman.
Oh, I love Harvey Birdman!
He was the Mentalk the Mind
Oh my
Taker.
god.
I love Mentalk the Mind
show
Taker. He's my
is-
favorite character from that show.
Did you get me that thing?
That thing.
Did you get me that thing?
Kyle, do you love Harvey Birdman?
It is a great show, but we will
Oh my
review it
God.
another day.
You should definitely review it.
We should talk about Harvey Birdman.
Oh my
We
god.
should just do an episode about like all those Hanna-Barbera
Rip-off shows.
not rip-offs. I mean, they used the assets and stuff.
What other ones are there?
C-Lab and
Oh.
Space Ghost and The Brack Show.
Brack. Oh my
Kyle likes
God.
The Brack Show, doesn't he?
I
Oh,
do.
man.
Andy Merrill is fun.
That character design used to give me nightmares.
Brack.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like that show is really funny, but when I was really young, like when that show was actually on Adult Swim, like seeing that character gave me nightmares. It was just scary to me.
I used
to
to
know.
watch Cartoon Planet and stuff. That
Oh,
was
shit.
great.
What is Brack actually from?
Space Ghost.
He was a bad guy, wasn't he?
He's a
Space
bad guy
Ghost,
in
yeah.
Space Ghost.
I think it had like a really ladylike voice or something. If I
I
remember
honestly don't
correctly.
know.
Oh, it's so weird. I was too young when those shows came out, so like I watched them, but I don't really remember much of the humor from them. I know Brack had like a really short dad.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was like a Mexican or like a Puerto Rican or
I
something.
don't know what he was. But anyway, Kyle wants to go eat dinner
Why?
because
They haven't eaten all day.
he
They
hungers
don't
for
have the
flesh.
luxury of food.
Oh.
We spent like all that time talking pre-podcast, and now he's leaving us.
Okay.
So sad.
Anybody? Anyway.
Anybody there?
No.
Anyways, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for listening. Hopefully, it won't be so long between next episodes.
Yay! Sorry we didn't really talk about Voltron.
So we talked about it.
Kinda.
I'll just like say
skimmed
half of this
it.
half of this episode was Voltron, half was streaming
Shittery.
schedules.
Yay! Okay. Well, yay!
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
See you next time.
Oh, yep. Bye. See ya.
Why?
Thank you for listening to the Ink and Paint Club podcast. If you like this episode, remember to share it. Leave a comment, write a review, tell your mom, all that good stuff. Also, be sure to follow the show on Facebook where we post animation news and discussion topics daily. Thanks again, and we will see you in the next episode.